Hey Tammy, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. We'll get started in just a few. My day is going well enough. Unfortunately, we're getting smashed in Guild Conquest, but besides that, my day is going well. Luckily, my day does not revolve around bloodline results. Though I'm excited to get in here and find out if we won the fishing event. I'm pretty sure we did, unless he like super sniped me in the last couple of minutes. That would have taken a lot of nets. Alright, let's get this party started. Hope everybody else is also having a good day. Whoever's here. Yeah, we got it. Harul. We've had Harul for the last 2 weeks. I don't think we need the intro. Alright, let's go see if we won. Oh, the fish event is gone. How do I get my winnings? Did it just mail it to me? Oh, it did. Okay. Deep sea delve item conversion. What the hell did it convert? I didn't have anything left. I spent all of my stuff. Alright, I'll take it. I don't know where it came from. I spent all of my coins. Boom! We got first place. Very nice and juicy. This is a pretty solid prize pack. 5 level 7 runes, 1,500 tokens, 30 of those, 50 of those. Now I just gotta wait for the tavern to reset. 200 of those. Yeah, taking number 1. That's a beautiful thing. Then agent rewards, we got 80 and 100. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I was like. I was saving my last little bit on that fishing event till the end, but I also knew I had to give myself enough time to go spend the coins because I wasn't sure if the shop was going to hang around or not. And I'm glad I made that decision because clearly the shop didn't hang around for you to spend the coins after it ended. Hi, Kara. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Your username reminds me of Sons of Anarchy. I don't remember if I'll give it to did that since his is a little behind here. Yeah, I ran through fishing on each server too. Wasn't sure what it would do with any straggler coins. Yeah, I like. I hope they bring that event back. Some feedback, although I know they probably won't hear it unless I get Bobby to stop and stream again. Then I'll let him know. But some feedback is, I think they should do what they do with Eye of the Abyss, as what Eye of the Abyss. It ends like attacking the boss ends a day before the event actually ends, so you actually can collect your stuff. I think the shop, the event should end, but the shop needs to stay there for an extra day so everybody can spend their coins. 2 out of my 3, 2 out of 3, my current server went great in deep sea. Nice. I enjoyed this event most of all. Yeah, I enjoyed the event as well. I especially enjoyed it because our servers, this new server cluster, got better results from the arena. And I enjoyed it because I actually was in a position to take advantage of it. So I made leaps and bounds of progress from that event. I do hope they bring it back, or something similar. I do believe that if they continue to do events like that and like the Diamond Garden, even though we didn't get that on the server, if they do continue to do events like that in conjunction with their money hungry events, their spendy events, they can really build up some goodwill in the community. And I think more people will be okay with how pay to win some of the stuff is when they're getting good rewards for just playing the game. Like, I think there needs to be a good balance. I think right now the current model of the game is very odd from a lot of games I've seen, although not necessarily a lot of games in this genre, but it tends to be hyper focused around the people that are spending tens and thousands of dollars on the game. And there's a very small percentage of those people. That's where I feel like, if you keep the little dolphins, the ones that are spending, you know, $20 a month or something. If you keep them engaged and you keep them happy, I would think in the long run you'd get much more money out of those people if you, you know, keep giving them the carrot to continue to play. Me too, but maybe not every month. Yeah, it probably doesn't need to be an every month thing. Maybe like a every other month or something. I just like, if it were to come back again next month, I mean, I don't. Well, I don't know how much. I think at this point, especially as much development as I got on a 3-week-old account, I'm mostly just gonna hoard diamonds and resources for the next event like that, because the value in that is so much better than in these diamond packs. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it. I don't know how often is the right amount. I wouldn't necessarily mind every month, but yeah, they need something that isn't just, oh my god, let me use my credit card again. Some people okay with that. 99% of your player base is probably not okay with that. New Sprite is cute. Hope he's good. Well, I believe he's pretty much a direct counter to water and sun, right? I always wonder what the average person spends. I guess it depends on how you're going to define average person. I think there are probably far more people that show up, play it for, you know, a couple of weeks, and then walk away. But the numbers of those are probably what your average person is. But yeah, I don't know what the average person spends. I know that people are far more spendy than I thought originally, but hey, Brandon, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. So we're just getting smacked in Guild Conquest, so we're just pretty much all waiting for this contest to be over. I mean, some people are still running around getting points, but I'm just holding the resource tower and haven't even been able to do that because he has taken me out every time. So we'll see. Which is fine. Like, I don't mind him continuing to come back and attack me, because it's really one of the few times I get to try and tweak my team, because nobody else is big enough to deal with my team. But it's also not exactly an even match when you're talking about, like, they literally have every buff tower. So, but yeah, that guild is very spendy with the speed ticket. So early on, we kind of just threw in the towel. Report bonkers hacker. Why would you say that? Because he beat me? Just kidding. So, alright. Let's, I'm gonna open up these chests and see what we get out of here. Level 7 runes. 2 yellows, a red, a green, and a blue. 14 fours. Green, yellow, 5 red, 4 blue. Good amount of tokens there too. These I'll wait for the next tavern, which is tomorrow, I believe. Yeah. And then I'll use 30 of them to get here. I can't get here even if I wanted to, so it'd be a waste of time to use them right now. Hey Brent, how's it going? Speaking of, let's go look and see if I won the bet. Not that it matters. I don't use this account, but it's still fun to just be a part of it. Oh, here he is. I got a Bloom event. Wait. Oh, I guess I gotta look in my mail. Alright, I got a bunch of medals. I don't know. Wager. I won. But wait, it closes and I don't even... Oh, do they turn... Are they what turn into these things? Yeah, wager coins. Okay. So 382. Oh, wait. So do these just hang out until the next tournament then? Got my mask in 5th in fishing. Nice, nice. I took 1st in fishing and I didn't get a mask because they hate us. I think just collecting all the free shit every day from this guild may eventually get my account caught back up. $92,000 points. My fingers couldn't handle anymore. You need to get yourself an auto clicker, bro. Man, 92k points got you 5th place. I think our 3rd place was at 90k. And then our 4th place was at like 20. There's definitely a discrepancy between all the different places as far as like how much people caught on and spent and all of that stuff. You're on a phone? There's auto clickers on phones. The bigger question is, are you on a good phone or are you on an iCrap phone? Because if you use iFraud, then yeah, you can't do phone clickers. You have Samsung? Then there's plenty of auto clickers. The one that I use is called Click Assistant. I may even, hang on. This might look weird on stream real quick, but let me see if I can find it. Maybe I can only get games on this? I don't know. I can only get games on this apparently, so I was gonna try and show you, but I can't. So what did everybody get from the fishing event? I know everybody else is going to be way different than me because we don't have sprites, and I have a feeling most people spent stuff on sprites on their fishing server. Auto clicker, click assistant. Let's find my phone. Yeah, auto clicker, click assistant. Yeah, that's the one that I use. Has a little hand tapping on a phone with a blue screen. So, and you can, I think with the free version, you can set up like 3 different macros. And then if you want to get the paid version, you can, I think it's like unlimited macros and virtually unlimited gestures, but the free version should be fine. I got tavern chests and then some stones. Nice. Tavern chest, did you get the coins or did you get the relics? Helped with bear companions. The relics, very nice. Did you have any luck with those relics? Got some extra diamonds with them. Nice. Yeah, mostly sprite stuff, but I did get the warrior packs to help knock a bear out for masks. Nice. I thought about doing those warrior things, but I did not. 20% extra diamonds messed up on my new account. You messed up on your new account. Got relics, but no cicade here yet. Well, I mean, it'll be there eventually. Not that big of a mess up. So, 1, 2. Yeah, I was really unsure what to get there at the end. Kept going back and forth between different choices. Looks like we're gonna probably be stuck at 12 stars for a minute. Be back in a bit. All right, Brent, we'll see you when you get back. But I ended up getting at the last minute with my last little, it was like 11,000 points or something. But I ended up just buying these because I'm planning on in the future, at some point, we're going to get a better option than Akuna. And so I'll be able to transfer his vigor, because it'll be a while before I can make that much vigor again. And then I'm probably also going to transfer his vigor to her to make her stronger for the bosses. I guess I could move her vigor instead. Would love to switch her for male Fulgur. Who? Ignis? Okay. I'm surprised. I kind of expected to get hit by him again. Ready? He's going down over here first. How much is it to smooth wheels? It's 80 for you too? Fuck, I can do 40 for 80. Why would I do 30 for 80? Oh, it's 100 for you. My bad. Oh, wait, then did I end up short? Did I miscalculate? Maybe I did miscalculate. It's alright, I can get 20 more of these from over here when I need them. I don't need them right now. I can get 20 more here. Oh, I might as well buy them right now. What the heck? There. Wow, it's only 144,000 strength at vigor level 41. That's crazy. How much is it at 90? 1.1 mil strength at 90. 14487. Wow, that's a huge strength difference for 10 vigor. That's more than double the strength for just that 10 extra vigor. I think we're going to take it from the bear. Very indecisive about this stuff. I'm going to think about it for a minute. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot. It's one of those in-between days where there's not a ton of stuff to do. The events haven't reset. These events have gone way too long. I'm sorry, like just way too long. This is insane. Like when events are here long enough to get bored of them, like the polar bear event is over. Like the Hyrule event was just stupidly too long. I wonder what new events. See, I don't think they're getting new events yet either. They're on the same schedule with Hyrule. So I wonder if we're now synced up as far as events go. Yeah. They're actually synced as far as events go, so I can't even cheat and see what's coming anymore. It's unfortunate. Hey, McVan, how's it going? How's your, well, let's see, you're 8 hours ahead of me, right? It was like 1 o'clock in the morning for you? How's your night going then? Or how did your day go? Do not yet have a... I think we can get this to 20, right? Yep. We'll do that so we can load up her weapon. So good. Came to check what's going on and say hi. Well, it was a pretty good day. That about you? Yep, it's 1:30. Yeah, today's a pretty good day. Other than guild conquest, but my day isn't necessarily dictated by how good guild conquest goes. So no, we don't want to. We don't want to merge. No, we don't have enough to merge. Yeah, they beat us really hard this time. Yeah. It was mostly just a matter of um, speed tickets, which unfortunately is kind of what Guild. It's a lot of what Guild Conquest is boiled down to is which team is willing to buy the most speed tickets. I think we could have had a really good fight back and forth if it wasn't for the whole speed ticket thing. I feel like our guilds were very evenly matched. Um, and we could have, it would have been a good back and forth for I'm gonna load up my train. Yeah, it would have been a good back and forth between the two guilds because we both sides have teams and very similar strengths, but their guild was just willing to buy far more speed tickets than we are, so which is fine. Name of the game, I'm not complaining. If you want to buy/spend on speed tickets, that's part of the game. It's always like this. Even in my main, we got like 2-3 easy win and then one try hard. Yeah. Well, and like I said, the try hard would have been. I wouldn't mind try hard. I just I'm not gonna buy 400 speed tickets. But we're probably gonna work on some tower alts from moving forward. So. All right, we're gonna move it from the bear, I think. I do have the bear on. Yeah, we're just moving it from the bear. I think long term, I'm going to get better stuff out of the vigor being on her than on him. The source champion's vigor and stats will be transferred to confirm. She's also a max. Okay. Tryhard is fun, but at this server, you are the only one whale, and other people have huge difference in power in teams. Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily a whale. I at the moment I kind of look like a whale because of that rebate event, so I got all that extra stuff. So yeah, I probably had the resources of a whale. If I was a whale, we would have won that guild conquest because I would have just bought tickets. But yeah, I get what you're saying. But we do have like did that and Beast both have teams in like the 20 mils, and that's what they're smaller. The teams below their main guy were all in about that power level. So like I said, we could have had a good back and forth. I am the whale in the server. Fair enough. Fair enough. kind of want to put, let's see, I'm gonna reset him. I get the books from him to put in her. I'm just gonna kind of go all in on this boss alt for the time being. Just see what we can do. Alright, so that's maxed. That's maxed. And I don't even know how important this one is. Like, true damage equal to 1% of the target's health, but as well. Alright, so now we can just put the rest back into him. Guess we might as well level this up too. Okay. Oh, you know what? I kind of need Loom to buff her. I don't really need him necessarily maxed out because the only guild we can't beat right now, we can't beat even with my stuff at full power. So I might as well pour it into this other stuff for now, for the time being. Oh, well, did I just... That's not exactly what I had in mind. Bloom will be the next summons. I just got them, and yeah, but I don't think we're on the same... We're not on the same schedule for the repeats. We're only on the same... Like, before Bloom, the main servers had, like, Soul Keeper. We didn't get Soul Keeper. We got Harul. So we only get the same thing when it's a new clan. Not saying that we can't get Bloom, but I'm just saying, like, I don't... The old servers are not necessarily an indication of what we're getting next. Yeah, they did just put out that stupid gambling event thing with Samir, so we might be getting Samir next, which I'm fine with. I don't want the Samir, so I won't feel any pressure to summon on that event. Alright, let's see here what we can do. I wonder... Hang on, I wonder if we take him out. And give her his levels to... Where'd she go? Her. Yeah, that's fine. To get the strip on the bosses. I think we determined it's not really that useful, but it's better than what the bear does. Like, or what the male bear does in this situation. Yeah, me too. Just spend everything on bears. Gone from top 1,000 to 92 in a few days. Nice. Need to save some now. Yeah, I need to save some. Good night. I'm off to sleep. It's nearly 2 a.m. here. Good night, Kara. Sleep well. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Alright. He's got the buff, but I think I want her. to keep the energy down. Total free to play, spend $0 on this account. I will try to keep it total free to play. We'll see if with all this, with all the vigor that we just added and stuff, if we can get her close to what the with what my Akuna was doing. But I feel it's much easier now with new account 2. Many bonuses we didn't have this last year. Is it? I feel like it's kind of a disadvantage for new players on new servers, since they, I mean, the event, some of the events we've had pretty good, but like the fact that they changed the value packs really kind of hurts, especially free to play, because now you can't buy a bunch of the cheap packs. They're not available. There's only one cheap pack available, so I feel like that hurts the free to play. But yeah, the fishing event could, definitely a bonus. Anybody who wanted to do that? Alright, let's see what she did here. Oh, we got 3 chests. That usually means pretty good. Dude. 1, 2, 2.3. I think Akuna did 2.3, 2.4 yesterday, if I recall correctly. I don't know if anybody was here, if anybody remembers, but let me try. I wonder what happens if we buff. Look with him, maybe. What? How does she do all that damage? She has 41 vigor. Just put a bunch of vigor on her. I also stacked her up with strength runes, and the whole comp is designed to buff her. So. But we still have a long way to go. We definitely want to do more. Yeah. Everybody is telling me the ultimate goal is to be able to get through the guild bosses every day. Obviously, I can only run 3. It seems like a stretch to think that I could make it through an entire boss in one run. And that would have to be a boatload more damage, but we can start building the comp up. We're gonna need a lot of skill books. That's what I almost bought a bunch of skill books just so I could max out her skills. But since I can't ascend her to 15 yet, I didn't feel like I would get value out of the books. No. Oh yeah, that's right, the guild bonus. Wait, if I cancel this, will I get my attempt back? I'll get my attempt back, right? I didn't put the guild bonus because in the last few days because of the fishing event. Yeah, I can leave. Alright. Okay, good. I forgot about that. Let's do this. And now we can see what we'll do. I forgot about that guild bonus. Now let's see what she'll do. Oh wait, you know what? I want to do something else. I want to just be silly with this whole boss comp thing. Oh, I don't have 500 diamonds to reset it, son of a bitch. Alright, I guess we'll just build on it then. Stop resetting stuff. But I do need to... Can I put anything into it? I'm going to do Guardian Stones with it. No! Let me upgrade. I can get some by doing... Let's do some... That's something I need to do. Some 5-star ascensions. I gotta figure out... There's no way to tell who we've ascended to 5-star and who we haven't, is there? Let's do her. 500 is the max for reset? Well, that's good. I've only reset like twice. So yeah, I want. Are you if you're talking about the fishing event? Yeah, I took first place. Well, apparently, I did not need her at 5. There should be a much easier way to male card, female card. Wait, those were 6 stars, right? We get some for 5 stars, don't we? Where's 5? 5-star Yiv, female Yiv. 5-star male Ignis. 5-star female Zace. Alright. So it was male Ignis. I don't even have any. I destroyed them all. Sucks. And I destroyed all my Zaces. Sucks. Oh wait, here's one. But I don't have any others, so I can't do them. Cannot do them. How about female? I could get one for her. And I think it said male card, but I don't know what I have to get those. Maybe, let's see. First things first, smash that like button. Oh, appreciate you guys. Like it was about to run away. Hi, everyone. Hey, Spawn. Welcome in. I need to hit. Man, they do not give me enough for that. Alright, so who else can we do at 5-star? We can't do Ignis. I don't have that. Can't do Zace. Didn't have her either. 5-star female Sallyhorn. 5-star male Tidestorm. I don't think I have any of those. Probably can do a 5-star male Sallyhorn too, if I had to guess. Don't know that I would have created any of them. Hell no, you can't use my Lion Stone. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just gonna assume that I don't and make a male as well. Wait, where did the... I have one. Did I not make another 3-star male? I swear I did. I'm tripping. No, you can't use my Lion Stone. Stop asking. Oh, maybe I already had it. And they don't give us enough stones. What the? Alright, who else? There needs to be a much better way to see all this. This is horrible. 5-star male lichen. I was positive I don't have any names. A 5-star male. I don't have a 5-star griffin yet. It's kind of crazy considering he's. Oh, I guess it actually does make sense. I'll have to wait. Can we do lichens? On that thing of guardian stones, hit rate is useful. Yes, hit rate is useful. It's the only way to counter high dodge. There's probably, for a new account, Brendan, there's probably other things you should invest in first. Like strength. Everything is built around strength in this game. But at some point, yes, high hit rate will be useful. Hello, John. How are you? Welcome into the stream. Man, who thought a list that only shows 3 things at a time was a good idea? This is bad design. I really have pretty much all of the 5-star things I can do. There's a couple more 5, like I can do Mal Ignis, Zace. But I've already hit most of them. Back for a bit. Welcome back, Brent. I might go do one of these. Let me see. Yeah, I get one for Tide Storm. So let's go get that 25 from Tide Storm Intimacy, because I think I'm going to level them next anyway. Because I want that aggressive. What do you think about M. Samir? I don't know. He's either underrated or overrated. He's always controversial. I think it very much depends on what server you're talking about. If you're on a new server, like on our server right now, I think he would be one of the stronger champions. Like when he was released, he was probably the strongest warrior. Yeah, on a newer server, he'll be good because there's not many better options in general. But if you went in on Polar Bear, I don't know that you really want to try and replace Polar Bear. That's a lot of wasted resources on warriors that just won't, like, they won't stay good. But if you didn't go in on Polar Bear, or if you spend and you don't care, yeah, Samir will be good. Samir probably be a pain to deal with if you know, it comes to this server for a little bit. But the thing about Samir is you kind of got to build a comp around him, because he's gonna push people, but he's not like male Askevarg where he's gonna push the entire screen. He's only gonna push like 2 or 3 people at a time, so it's going to separate your targets. Like I always used him on my main account before I quit. I used him in my main comp, but I used him with a male Bloom, and so male Bloom instantly teleports to the back line, and male Samir pushes everybody back to male Bloom. But we don't have that stuff right now, so if you don't have good champs on new server, summon male is pretty good for damage from front line. If they wouldn't have fixed him, he could have been better. Yeah, if they left him broken, he could have been a broken champion. I'll just put it this way. If Samir comes next, I will be kind of happy because I have no intent in going in on him. Wow, we did worse. How did we do worse? Oh no, she did 2.8. So yeah, we got like another half bill, 500 mil damage out of the Guardian Stone and the buff. It will be Samir for sure. We'll see. I expect it to be Samir because they already kind of gave us a Samir event, but that would also imply Goat Games does stuff that makes sense. I remember pushing the entire wave defense to the top of the map and just AoE everything to death. Yeah, I still don't know that he'd be meta because you have male Askavard, who is probably a better version of him. Better version of Samir when Samir was broken and pushed everything. Like Askavard does that now, so. Although that stun roar can come in clutch sometimes. But he should have been a tiger instead of a lion. Tigers actually stun their prey with their roar. I'm gonna try and get in on all these chests I just put in here, but apparently there's none. Oy. We have a lion and a bear. Is tigers next? There's no tigers in the game, so no. He got me again, huh? Oh, no, that's just this. Did he really not fight me? He really did not fight me. Oh. Askavarg absolutely has damage. I don't know much about him, but I know that. I did a video helping somebody fix their comp. And they had Askavarg along with male Water and Sun, and Askavarg was doing more damage than Water and Sun. Now, is there an argument to be made that maybe there was something wrong with their comp and then Water and Sun should be doing more damage? Sure, you can make that argument. I don't know enough about all that meta yet to know that. What I do know is that Askavarg was doing plenty of damage. He was the top damaged unit on their team. And that video is up on my YouTube if you want to watch it. I just posted in Discord. Only 5 can vote cards, not cards. Cards, and got the Sprite. Got a +2 and a +8. I really would have preferred a Bulko rerun, but I guess this one is decent. Sounds like people are getting lucky. Oh, we don't have much to do on this account. Let's go see how I can be wasteful on the event. What's the heart in the rare tavern drink? I had 2, got a damn... The heart is just the stupid, this thing. Little title or whatever the hell they're called. Yeah, title. So the heart is just this. I got the heart too. It pissed me off. I don't want that. Take that bullshit out. Oh, so you get to keep your progress from the last one? Interesting. How do you get those things? It's like collecting, right? Ooh, I got 2 of them. I'm special. There's 4. Is that the only way to get those stupid little things? Collect an arena? Do you have to win the arena? Or is it just fight the arena? Yeah, see, speaking of Male Samir, I have him, and this is like my main comp from my main account. Oh, somebody's running Devala. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna get lit up. Maybe not. I didn't get anything out of the arena for this stupid thing. I just won and didn't give me anything for the convoke. Yeah, they're gonna hurt me. Okay, we'll try it. Dead. Told you they were gonna hurt me. Alligator, monkey, rhino, tiger, panda, mantis. Yeah, it's not giving shit in the arena. I don't care enough to fight it. It does come from collecting taxes as well. I love that you don't have to redo those things every time they come around. Man, I wanted to try for the little Sprite thing. They just kind of screwed me, huh? Alright. Who should I go for, y'all? I need all of them. I won't get any of them. Ugrel's not an option. Oh, them, yeah. Again, I'm not going to get them, but if I was doing it seriously, that would probably be the first one I would go after. I know everybody says water and sun because that's the broken champion, but the rapid shot is the broken trait that's team wide. So for me, that's the better companion to get. Like, you go companion for the traits, you don't go companion to build a champion. Champions you build through summons. Companions you get for their traits. That's how you prioritize companions. Male Lux, best of the best. Yes, absolutely. If we, holy shit, I have 138 Senators. If we were having a competition for the worst champion on the planet ever designed, Male Lux would absolutely be the best one available. Alright, well, I was going to try and go for the new sprite, but they're not giving us free purple stuff. Rapid shot, you only need one for each team, though. You are correct, but the only way to get it to 22 is to have the companion. If I had to guess, they will probably never add the new sprite to the summons. That's not their MO. Like, they have literally, the game's been out a year and a half. They have literally never added a new champion to the main, or that's not the, to the main summoning pool. They've literally never added, like, Loom is was the very first premium champion released. Still can't get them through the main summoning circle. So I would not expect to ever be able to get more than just those 6 sprites out of the summoning circle. Now, at some point, they'll probably be available through like some free to play events or some diamond events where you're not always constantly having to spend money. But they got to go through their money run first. I guess I can go do expeditions. Try it to do it this way. Yesterday splitting them up didn't work so hot, but wow, 340k per minute. It took me 1.5 months to get that number. Yes, but I'm guessing you also were not the afforded the head start that I got. I don't want you because I would rather just them kill me faster, honestly. It was fun tonight. Good night from me. See you tomorrow. Have fun. All right, McVan. Have a good night, my friend. We'll see you around. This is where the game struggles. Like, I need something else that I can do. Hey, that's me. Why is it showing me that team? Oh, Beast went ape shit on the fishing event. That's why he's up there so much. See if we can find him and knock him down. See, I should not find a 26,000 power team and not be able to find number 1 when I'm number 2. Like, I'm gonna bitch about this every fucking time I do it. Okay, Beast, what in the world is that? That tickled. Goodbye. I need points. Everybody is worth 4 points. So I gotta headhunt him. He's worth 22. It's the only way I'm gonna catch him. By the way, why is he only running 3 champs? I'm sorry. Well, he's at least worth 6. So 6 is not 20. I think the points they're worth should not be a reflection of like how far ahead or behind you are. Like, they should just be worth a certain number of points based on the position they're in on the leaderboard. But that would also require us being able to find the people on the leaderboard. Holy cow. So who do you guys think would be worth it to transfer Vigor off of my male Acuna for if we were to get that particular champion? Other than male, water, and sun. I got that one. What other options for Vigor would there be? Soul Keeper? I think Soul Keeper would probably be a great one. Water and sun. He types slow. There he is. 18 years of searching, we find him finally. Anubis? I don't know, is Almond worth putting Vigor on? M Chicken. Who the fuck is M Chicken? Oh, are you talking about Corbett? Or whatever that clan is called? It kind of needs to be somebody with some survival. Do any of those have survival? Because, like, the thing when you're running like a one-man show, so to speak, like I did with Davala back in the day, is she had survival. Because the rest of my, when I put all the resources into one champion, the rest of my team will end up getting annihilated by bigger teams. So the single champion has to be able to get, you know, kind of like I was doing in this arena. Like, he has to be able to get frozen and stand there and take a beating. He has to have a way to like heal up from that and stuff like that. So it also needs to be somebody with survival. F Galabar if you want to do a timeout team. I mean, Galabar does F Galabar does pretty decent damage too, right? If I recall. Like when she first came out, everybody thought she was going to be the next Davala because people were soloing teams with her. It didn't turn out that way. But so she does do decent damage too, right? Especially in a server this young. F Galabar is a very interesting option. Not gonna lie, I'm not even a fan of female Galabar, but at this moment in time, but I want it to stay there because like I only have the one transfer, right? Once I transfer, all those crystals are gone, short of another event like the fishing coming along, so I can get a whole bunch more. Good lord, I think he recruited his female Lionstone from the campaign. She does no damage for me. I put her on the 3rd team and set her on a tower and went on defense. You're also going up against a significantly different team grouping. Like, your people have vigor and your people have sprites and all of that stuff. So there's a lot of other stats to contend with. Spiders could be an option. Is M Spider really worth putting vigor on? All he is a crowd control freak, right? He does not carry. I said the ideal candidate for like a solo vigor champion is going to be like a carry, like a DPS that has some type of sustain. Damn, I still couldn't knock him down far enough. Talk about a forgotten clan. Did anybody ever try to run a Strixbane? Like, that was the most useless clan, I think. That Strixbane and Harul. Mine isn't vigored. He's a stat stick. She has an insane pull. Phew, Spire of Champions finished. You know there's a skip button, right, Final? Oh yeah, I made a macro that hits it. I wish there was something to do, guys. There's like legitimately nothing here for me to do. Such bad decision to make these events last for so long. Holy cow. You know, what's funny is when I left, I had every champion or every companion but the Strixbane companion. Like, they would never do the damn rerun of that summoning event for me to get it. And I think the one time they did do it, I was totally tapped out from the previous champion that they had just released like a week earlier or something like that. So that's weird. Like, why isn't, where'd he go? Oh, here he is. No idea why he's not coming after me. I think them and Harul are the only older ones I don't have. Hello, wake up, Jesus Christ. Which champion in the current meta is in most need of a counter? Who are you guys sick of fighting against with no counter? And don't say water and sun. They just released a sprite to try to help counter that. Whether or not it actually turns out to be good, different story. So somebody besides water and sun. Sorry, final. It didn't even make the noise for me, so I didn't realize it was like I know the noise is there, but I thought sometimes it was glitching out. Stunned. Posted a team I was stunned the entire battle against in Discord. Let's see what this is. We gotta teach y'all how to crop. Alright. Male Ho. Male Akuna. Alien. Looks like male Spider and the female Tide Caller. That's what that looks like. Do you have a video of the fight? Hmm. So here's a question. Is an okay, let's say you're knowing what you know right now. You're a new player, or you're gonna start a new account. It's gonna be free to play account. Are you better off starting on a new server or an older server? I hate the quick battle still puts me back so far when I can clear everything with no deaths. What quick battle? What was the order of release of these things? So it was Loom, Scorching Fire, Nas, Strixbane, Devala, White Eye, Orost, Harul, Gold Tongue. Yeah, so they're not even close to any kind of. Oh, Spire quick battle. I would want to start on an old one besides the clan event. Old if you can get in a good guild for GC rewards. What would be the best strategy in that scenario? Like, it's free to play, you're not going to get a ton of, you're not going to have a whole bunch of resources. If you go to an older server, you are going to get a good fair amount of diamonds. Depending on your guild, you could get a fair amount of boxes, resources, but it's still not like you're going to have a ton of resources to summon or anything like that. So what would be the strategy to actually get yourself in the position to be able to do anything in like a guild conquest with an old guild that is, you know, has high combat power and stuff? Get carried, but is that really fun playing the game? Like, I mean, that doesn't sound like you get to do much. It's like my old account. It's kind of a similar question. I do have a few more resources, obviously. But if I were to try to get this account back online without spending, like, what chance do I even have? So what do you play, Final? Which I think is exactly my point about what this game is missing, which is more game modes. Yeah. But so, I mean, even with everything I already have, right? There's really nothing I can do on the server. You still do all the same stuff, but you get more rewards from guild boss kills, GC, etc. Let's go hit this and see how much damage we do. This thing is probably so... $11 billion combat power. Oh, why do I not have the... Hang on. Why is my fucking auto and not on? $5.7 bill damage. 2.7 out of balloon. Oh my god, there's 636 of those. That's goofy. What would I want? Probably a mage, right? I hit GC once at work usually, and then do it once at home, and that's it. Maybe this one. Told you my luck with catacombs is bonkers. Tried to tell you. Points exchange store. The hell is all this? Top up any amount to gain event points. How many points do you get? Like one per what? One per dollar? One per $10? What's the difference between green and gold? When the event ends, any current points, past points. Oh, okay. So this just turns into like if you don't use them. There is the past store. Oh, there we go. The hell is this? What is this? Hey, Christopher, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. God damn, I only made it to level 50? This server is out of control. Checking out that video tier list champ guide, saw you online, so you're here. What tier list champ guide video? Did somebody release a new tier list? Watching yours and some other people's, they're old. Oh. Yeah, I would say all of mine are probably pretty irrelevant at this point. How's your day going? Glad you decided to stop by. Have 50 summon shards now. I'm going to keep saving, so checking out who to invest them in. Thinking Devala female, have her on the other account. She's OP. Days long, just hard freeze here. Man, all that cold weather. Yeah, I'll be interested to see if and when we get Devala on this server. It'll depend on when she comes out. However, investing in her is also investing in something that will ultimately lose its value. A lot of the champions that we're going to get in a new server up front are going to be that, but yeah, we definitely know that when other stuff starts to hit the server, the Vala meta will come to an end. Although, like, unless we get Soul Keeper summoning event, it's probably at least 2 months before, and probably more like 3 or 4, well, probably 3 months when the server mergers happen, when Devala would truly fall out. Phoenix will be able to start hitting our server in about 2 months, but most people won't get her that fast. Wonder if I should save till the merger then? I mean, 3 months is a long time to make no progress on your account. Jay, you would have to check your playhead. I am live, but whether you're watching live or not is a different story. Yeah, I mean, you're also going to run into other types of comps that probably shut her down. Like a comp that keeps you stunned the entire time will also shut her down. Like, that was the initial shutdown to Devala, but it wasn't consistent enough. But stun comps were, like, the initial counter to her. That Oros had their moment because they stunned. But in general, it's just the executes that you're going to have to worry about. Do we spend our winnings? Can we even? Like, you can't even get into the shop right now, can you? The Luxus tournament is closed. Oh, you were asking about when we can spend them? I thought you just asked, do we spend them? How is your night going, Jay? I did win fishing number 1. Yes, we did. By a large margin. He did not try to, like, snipe me at the end or anything. So it wasn't a nice, good boost there. We got some level 7 runes out of it. Got enough gold tokens to make a weapon from level 10 to level 20, so we could get full runes in that weapon. I did that for the female Travain I'm working on. 50 roses, 50 coins for the tavern, although I'm waiting for the tavern to reset because 50 coins won't get me from 30 to 90, so I won't get another chest to open if I do it now. So yeah, it was very nice. You got second with 105-ish? Yeah. Our second place was 122. I think I finished with like 180 something, 181 probably, 182, somewhere around there. God, the Spire of Champions is really fucking boring, isn't it? It's only 100. No, it's like 100. Why did it only let me go to 100? Why did it only let me go to level 50? That's annoying. I bought the mythic chest with the equipment Pete. Wait, whoa, what's happening here? I bought the mythic chest with the equipment piece and all summon shards. Wasn't the mythic equipment thing for a Bloodcraft champion though, or was that just regular? I thought that was Bloodcraft. Isn't that for a Bloodcraft champion? So that chest is just gonna sit there for a while, isn't it? Goat Games. Hear me and hear me well. There is such a technology as collect all. Was for Bloodcraft, yeah. But team focused on my unicorn epic sprite and got 20 to 30 mil for my teams. 2 teams over 100 mil now. Super cool. Had been debating vigor or sprite. Well, from what I've heard, sprites are the way to go because it's like vigor for the whole team. So did pull a couple hundred bouquet for some vigor. Yeah. I'm still crying about all the bouquets I sunk into that female Trevane. How many Bloodcraft shards you need to summon the champ? 400. Yeah, like I've been told if I want to get this account back up and going, like sprites is all I have to invest in. I don't know if that happens fast enough without like actually spending money, but that's what I've been told is that sprites will get me caught back up without having to worry about any of the other stuff. Jesus, okay, 5 years from now I'll be almost 50. You just gotta use your glory that you win from Guild Conquest to get the shards. And at the end of the season, there's a pretty big payout. Oh my god, I think I'm stuck. They are up to 142 mil. Hey, we beat it. I feel like if I were to try to get this account back up, I would just need to save and save and save and wait for an event kind of like the fishing event we just had and buy all the sprite stuff out of it for much cheaper than we get it in the diamond shop. They should have sprite stuff in the catacomb. I'm lazy as hell in GC and I have 2 Bloodcraft, so it won't be that long. Where's that at to use glory for shards, bro? I don't know. It's in the... So go to the Guild Conquest and click on the... what the hell is it called? Conqueror's Shop. So if you come here to Guild Conquest and you click on Conqueror's Exchange... right now on our server, you won't see any of these, so you got to click over here on Season and it'll be right here. So it's 50 per shard. Make sure when you get Bloodcraft, you are ready for it. Really felt the growth from this fishing event. My level 1 star green 5M mite. I'm a real dolphin now. Nice. It's gonna be right around here. No. No? Man, I'm bad at this. It saw how many hammers I had and it decided to screw me. The good and the bad of the catacomb crawl. Fight so many people who rush Bloodcraft and it dies so fast. VLG, do you think there is a rough formula for where your Bloodcraft should be if your team total might equals X? No. I mean, it. So here's my problem with the Bloodcraft champions. You can't get the vigor off of them unless you use those crystals. Right? Like, that's my problem right now. Like, I can't get the vigor off of her unless I use those crystals. Because I can't, like, I couldn't even sacrifice her and marry her off to get the vigor off. I don't particularly like Bloodcraft champions, honestly, because of that kind of stuff. But where they should be is that's legitimately all gonna depend on how much vigor you put on them. Because otherwise they're just identical to whatever champion you're linking them up to. That's all. What do you mean it would take too much for your account to build your Phoenix? To get the Phoenix shards? Like, how many of the Bloodcraft champions are actually useful? And Kitty tells me Bloodstorm is coming back. But that could just be Kitty meta. Phoenix comes and goes, as I understand. And then, like, she's, like, the only one that gets kind of regularly used, and that's only by the people who bought her, right? Like, all the rest of these are kind of hot garbage, as I understand it. Like, these guys actually turn out to be better for your districts. I don't have the vigor mats and gear or books laying around. I mean, it's still a free, like, level 700 champion. Maybe you already have 3 full teams. I don't know, but it's, if you have at least one level, 15-star level 700 champion, that's a free one. So can confirm Ashmane is garbage. Yeah, I mean, I just look at the comps that people run, and I almost never see a Bloodcraft champion outside of Bloodstorm and Phoenix and Akio or Aiko or however you say that stupid name. My champs aren't okay, but still, my point is, it's still a duplicate of the biggest champion you have for free, even if it doesn't have gear, even if it doesn't have vigor, whatever the biggest leveled starred champion you have is, it's a free copy of it that you don't have to invest fodder in. So unless you have 3 teams full of whatever your biggest champion is, which if they're not at 700, you probably don't have 15 champions at your highest level, it's still a free champion at that level. If I was into furries, I would marry the fox chick. like Ninetales Fox or a Hiri from League of Legends. I also heard she's a hoe, so that's a plus. It's on my Devala. Wouldn't put Bloodcraft on my gal or SK or MWS, which are my strongest. I guess I just don't understand, Jay. There's no good events going right now, is there? Or there? What is? That one is stupid. This one is stupid. Did you spend all your goodies and winnings already? You mean from the fish thing? I did not. There's not a ton to like actually spend from it. I did spend all of the gold coins, I think, pretty much. I did open the rune boxes. I spent most of the gold coins. It was like 1,500 gold coins. I opened all the rune boxes. I haven't opened these again because, like I said, I'm at 30. It would take 60 more to hit the next chest, so that'll just get saved for the next tavern. And then I got some level 7. I forget what it was. It was level 7 runes, I think. And I think those are now slotted in. I hope you didn't get like 10 for runes, huh? So most of it went here. I got this weapon to 20, and then I put, my best runes here so I can up her boss damage. Oh, 10 fortitude runes? No. I got... I want to say dodge or constitution, I think, is where I got the most. I forgot exactly. It's back at the very beginning of the stream, if you're so inclined to know precisely. So, and I still have my 50 bouquets that I got and the 200 of the stuff that I got. I haven't used that stuff yet. You know what I don't do enough of anymore is banquets. Nice. nice. Been thinking about my dodge rune setup for the 10% damage reduction since Rob mentioned it yesterday. That's what we like to see. Those are bouquets. I'll take them both. These are also good. Yeah, dodge runes are really good. It's one of the few, like, there's not a lot of dodge resources in the game. So, kind of want to stack that stat wherever you can. Alright, where can we get this to? I think this goes up a bit more, doesn't it? Take that to 100 on everybody. Alright, so we got that to 100 on everybody. Let's take this to like 230 now. We won't get that far. Man, how late y'all stay and stream last night? I was starting to nod off, and Bobby and Kitty seem to be going strong in chat. I stayed on stream until, let's see, my internet, my modem decided to do a software update at like 2 o'clock in the morning my time. So that's when I got off, because it just kicked me off of the internet. So wasn't I gonna... Oh, here we go. Boo! You want more? I'm at 345 now. Bro, BLG, when server merge is gonna be exciting but intense. I don't know that I'm that excited about server merges, honestly. I would rather stay in our nice little own quiet island away from all of the nonsense. All of the teams that already have leveled sprites when we're just barely going to be getting sprites. All of the servers that have access to all of the champions when we still barely have any of them. I'm not really looking forward to server mergers, honestly. We'll all be insanely weaker than the teams that we will have to start facing. Especially when our resources are bullshit. And so, while yes, they're giving us 3 months to ramp up, we can't ramp up as much because we don't have the resource packs to ramp up as we normally would. You know, all the other servers still get 30 of the small packs and stuff like that. So, like when we hit server merger, if they, you know, which I'm assuming is going to happen, but yeah. But assuming we get merged with all the other servers, it'll be a dumpster fire. We'll get destroyed by every team that's not in our server cluster. Everybody always looks forward to server mergers, and I've never understood it. I like my server. Keep things quiet and simple. Just like I never understood everybody screaming for server mergers on the old servers. Like cross server guilds, definitely something that was needed. But server mergers? No. That was not something I wanted to see. Each server has their own vibe. Between Bolko and the new sprite, which would your gut choose? We got them both in this convoking event. Bolko. I don't even think it's a question, honestly. If you don't already have Bolko, Bolko is the play. Like, to me, that's a pretty easy choice. And the reason I say that is because Bolko affects every single match you play. And if you go up against somebody who has a Bolko and you don't, you're probably going to lose. The entire game is based around I need to ult before you ult. I mean, that's literally, yes, there are synergies and yes, there are strong comps and yada yada yada, but ultimately it boils down to who gets their ultimates off first, and Bolko is a huge factor on that. And if you don't have a Bolko and your opponent does, you're screwed. The new sprite, however, is, yes, it appears to be a counter against like the water and sun comp, which is great because water and sun is the broken, the current broken champion. But I asked this when the sprite first came out. Once that sprite, assuming that sprite does its job and pushes the water and sun comp out of the meta, what good is that sprite going to do you when they're aren't a whole bunch of heal comps that you're going up against. It's going to be a useless spray. As where Bulko skill will always apply to every match that you do. You know, when I first read the new Sprite skill and I thought that it weakened anybody who was getting healed, I thought that was going to be a little broken. But then when I reread it and realized I read it incorrectly, and it was only weakening the person doing the healing, or however it's worded, yeah. Wow, what happened? I must have merged some people or something. So I'm actually at 352 instead of 345. Yes, I like how it is now, but it's bound to happen. I imagine it's bound to happen. It's what Bobby said was going to happen. But at the same time, Bobby didn't even realize that we were put on a different schedule and we were getting different value packs than everybody else. So part of me likes to live in the fantasy world where they're just starting a new group of servers and they don't plan on merging us with old servers. That's what the fantasy me likes to believe. There was one point all 12 of us on the server were in the same guild, so what? Which point? I'm confused. You're talking about server mergers? The Bear and Akuna are in the gift exchange. They're also in the roulette wheel. Okay, so let me ask you this, Brent, because this is what I was asking people when everybody was screaming about server mergers. Outside of the social thing, the whole lonely thing, because I don't know, maybe everybody else has these big, long, extravagant conversations in their server. I don't, and I've never really seen it in the server. Occasionally we have conversations about stuff when people have questions and shit like that. But like, why was it like, what do you actually do on a server that matters how many people are on your server? Outside of filling a guild, like if you only had a guild that only had 12 people, okay, but cross server guilds fixes that. So what do you actually do? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm happy not to have the competition. Like I would be perfectly fine on a server by myself where I won every single challenge and got all of the rewards without any effort. Like I personally would be happy with that. And then you have VOC and Guild Conquest and all of that stuff for all of the competition. Like I don't need people on my server. I don't need multiple guilds on my server because other than talking to them in the chat, you never do anything against those guilds. Right? You go into Valley of Conquerors and you play cross server guilds and all of that stuff. You go into Guild Conquest and you play cross server guilds and all of that stuff. Like other people on your server don't do anything. Right? All it does is, like, all server mergers did was make it harder for people to win challenges because it brought multiple, you know, whales or multiple big players and multiple dolphins or whatever you want to call them to a server that now everybody had to compete with. No arena matches. Do arena matches a lot? Like you get 5 arena matches a day, and you get garbage rewards from arena. No banquets. That happens on every server anyway. Guild rewards. Well, yeah, like I said, but cross server guilds fixes your guild reward problem. So like I'll give you the arenas and the banquets, although I don't necessarily think that's I would rather have no competition on the challenges where I'm going to get a boatload of resources than to have more people in the arena to make it harder for me to win the arena diamond payouts, which aren't that big or significant at all. Okay, so it's the social aspect. All right, fair. I mean, if like you're a social person, that's what you like. That's fair. I mean, there's always Discord for that, but yeah. I don't need to do this. They need to fix this. Like, this hasn't been relevant to me for like 3 days now. No, yeah, I know the cross server is new, but I was at the time they were preparing for all the preparing for all of the mergers and messing up all of the mergers. I was saying to everybody, we don't need server mergers. What we need is cross server guilds. Like, that's what they should have done. They should have done cross server guilds instead of server mergers. It would have fixed all of the problems outside of people that get their social interactions from their server. But yeah. And I mean, honestly, to fix the social interaction thing, they could do what every other game on the planet doesn't have, like a world chat and a server chat. You know, instead of a server chat and a guild chat that nobody ever uses. I mean, I guess you could keep the guild chat if you want to, but they should just have a world chat so you could chat with everybody. Cross server guilds would have been less intrusive and easier than server mergers, and would have made server mergers completely irrelevant. The only thing it would have, it would have made everything irrelevant. Would have been server mergers irrelevant. That's asking too much, Final. I mean, now you're going way out on a limb there, asking them to like fix their chatting UI. I mean, for fuck's sakes, we're a year and a half in, and the blacklist thing still doesn't work. And I'm pretty sure the add friend thing still doesn't work. Look at that. It's been coming soon for a year and a half. It did screw some of my. That's what I'm talking about. Like every server has their own kind of ecosystem, right? See how outside of me, because I'm a unique case, everybody else is very close to each other, right? Everybody in campaign close to each other, right? It's all the ecosystem, and it's the same thing. Like the whole reason that when I was going to do that free to play account, which I apparently decided I wasn't going to keep up with, and I came here and I was like, oh, this would be a good one to go free to play on, because there wasn't this enormous whale, there wasn't a whole bunch of whales, right? Like they're all, this person is new, but I mean, look at this, their highest person is 500 mil, right? Almost 600 mil, and they're all within a couple 100 mil of that. Now imagine them getting merged with my server where I'm at 4 bill and everybody else on the server is up around like 700. Now all of a sudden, all of their rankings, their ecosystem is blown out of the water because they merged with our server and we have a different ecosystem. All right, Brent, good night. We'll see you later. So what do we have to look forward to tomorrow? We'll have a new challenge. What challenge is that? Is that Air and Arena? Indeed it is Air and Arena. our tavern will reset, right? Yep. This one will be over. And then really we're just kind of rebuilding. Really went all in on that event, so we gotta slow it down and recoup. This guild conquest will be over finally. These events will be over finally. We'll have the Samir summoning event in all likelihood, which will be nice and useless and nothing I need to pay attention to. Hopefully we get some good events with it. The dungeon descent didn't reset. They gave you a Hyrule jigsaw, yes. And did not give us a polar bear jigsaw. And as you can see, I got one thing out of the whole thing. Like this is and on top of it, the Hyrule events lasted for like 11 days, 12 days, something like that. Been the worst like 2 weeks of my life in this game. At the same time, the best in the game because of the fishing event, but yeah. But as far as those of it, like, God, I can't wait until tomorrow when those events are over. Like, this is really bad. Really, really bad. But so I think I'm gonna call it a night, guys. It's been 3 hours streaming. We've been doing a lot of streaming lately. I need to get some other things done. And there's just really nothing for me to stream on this game right now. So I think I'm gonna call it a night. I appreciate, even though it's really early, much earlier than what we normally do. I appreciate everybody hanging out. We will be back on tomorrow around reset time as usual. Yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Hope